What's going on, guys? Alex here with 81480C, and today I'm ready to do my full review on the Kizer Knives Original XL. So this is the last of the three in the little Kizer pass-around package that Kevin over at Lefty EDC put together. Of course, you have the Original XL, you have the Bugatti, and you have the Aggressor. If you guys did not miss, or sorry, if you guys missed the last two videos, it was my full reviews on the Bugatti and the Aggressor. Definitely go check them out. Aggressor, not for me, but Bugatti, pretty solid little knife, and it definitely surprised me. But this little guy, or sorry, XL guy, is the main attraction that I had from getting in this specific Kizer package. If you guys have been longtime viewers of the channel, you guys have known the Original is a fantastic little EDC button lock. Kevin actually gifted the all black Original to me as a welcome to adulthood back when I graduated or finished up my master's program for school. So that's been in the collection ever since. I've done some videos on that. I love that knife. So when I saw that the XL was coming out, I knew I had wanted to check one out. I never got around to purchasing one. I guess I was just kind of chilling, waiting. Didn't really have any big hurry to get one, I guess. So when I saw that this was included in this specific package, I was like, all right, I got to check one out. And man, I'm glad I did. This thing is really, really good. It's better than the original. The Original, I think, has a 2.84 inch blade, and this has a 3.25. Now, you guys know I love small knives. I'm a huge fan of small knives, but for some reason, just the more substantial blade makes the action just better, makes it so much more fun to fidget with. The bigger blade and bigger handle makes for a little bit better ergonomic experience for me personally. And I still love the Original. I'm never going to get rid of that because, again, it's a present from Kevin. But there's just something about the Original XL that just, I don't know, it just makes me happy when I do this for like a minute straight and annoy everybody in my house or my fiance. It's just really good, and I think I'm gonna not somehow, I know how, I'll just spend my money on it. But eventually I'm gonna buy one of these. There are four or five different variations. There's this one with the gray aluminum, and this is, so we're gonna get right into materials. This has gray, while we're on the topic of different variations, but this has gray gunmetal aluminum with a stonewash 154 cm blade. Of course, that's just very simple drop point style. Here it says Kizer, and this is number 17, which is cool. And then here it says 154 cm. And then just like the original, here is the original gunmetal in XL. That'll focus for you guys. Then you have black hardware with a black loop over style deep carry clip. I really like how Kizer does this clip. I wish they could have done it Lefty. I think that would be perfectly fine to put like a little filler tab right there. I don't really know why they didn't do that, but has some standoffs back there. Dual thumb studs, of course, with the button lock. Internal milling on both sides. Looks like there are 3 pockets on both sides. This thing is pretty lightweight. I don't have an exact weight off the top of my head, but it's very lightweight for a 3.25 inch blade. And the other variations of this, I know they have a natural micarta one, which looks really good. They have this one. On Amazon, I think they have like a full carbon fiber version, which I was not aware of. I kind of just stumbled across that, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So they have a carbon fiber version. They have a full frag tie version with an S35 VM blade and a frag tie clip. It just goes right into the knife. It flows really well. That's a really cool model. I've seen a lot of different people talking about that one. So when it goes for me, maybe in the future getting one of these, I don't know which one I'm going to get. Honestly, I'll probably just see if there's any sales on any. I could see myself getting my micarta one just because the micarta one looks really good too. Maybe this one just because the matte finish on the gunmetal feels fantastic. Or maybe I'll splurge a little bit and get the frag tie one because it looks really good too. And I love how they did the pot clip on that specific model. Probably passing the carbon fiber, but it still looks pretty rad as well. So yeah, that's all for material. So we're going to jump into action next. And the action, of course, dual thumb studs with a button lock. The detent is just chef's kiss on this one. I know the detent with a button lock can be kind of cumbersome, kind of annoying to nail, but I think on this one they just nailed it. Middle finger flick, index finger flick, thumb flick, slow roll, Of course, you know, if you can use the button lock, so you can go boop, boop. Just any way you want to manipulate this knife, it works well. It's smooth. There's no blade play at all. It's locked up very, very tight. And it's so fun. You know, there's something about a button lock that I know they kind of went through like the budget button lock craze, and you know, the Malibu is still the goat of the button lock world, which is still a knife that I need to get. It's going to get here sooner than later at some point, but this just feels so fantastic and just fun. And I could literally sit here, especially once you get into this rhythm, like just open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. I could just sit here and do this all day. The thumb flick works really well. Index finger flick works really well. I could do the ring finger. Just really fun. And if you want to do, if you're a fan of using the button to open your knife, you can do that. But I'm not really going to whip my knife out in public and do that. Just no complaints at all from the action department. And again, it's locked up so tight. So you have a just fantastically smooth and fidget-friendly, fun EDC knife. And Kizer murdered, I want to say murdered it, killed it, whatever you want to call it, on the detent, on the action. 11 out of 10. Love it on this knife. So next up, we're going to talk about ergos. The ergos on this knife are fantastic. I love the way they make the matte, the aluminum have like a matte finish to it. It just feels so well done. It feels premium. I love, you know, how Kizer has that sort of finishing touch on it, and it just, you know, choked back. I can still get all 4 fingers on the knife. It's very comfortable. I cannot feel the pot clip at all. It's very, you know, very flush to the scales. It's, you know, not a hot spot at all. And you have this very generous sort of landing choil up here. And with that, I can get, you know, I can add an extra finger or 2 on the back here if I had a, you know, mutilated hand and had to add fingers on myself. It's that comfortable. You know, there's no jimping up top, which I don't think you need on this knife. Choked back, my thumb kind of lands right around the thumb studs, but choked up, I can get as far out here as almost the hold length of the blade. For push cuts, it's very nice. For a pinch grip, you do have to be a little careful because, of course, the button lock, you don't want to like close it on yourself. But as long as you're, you know, cognizant of that, you'll be okay. Works very well in the pinch grip, you know, as well. Drops right down there and do some opening, do some label cutting, whatever you need to do. But a push grip or a push cut works awesomely on this knife. Got an itch. I need to itch. Really, any way you want to hold this, it works well. I really can't say enough good things about the Original XL. As soon as I send this off to the next person in the pass round, I'm gonna miss it, I know. So eventually I'm gonna have to get one of these. Maybe it'll be like my moving present to myself from myself when my fiance and I move. But action is, or sorry, I already talked about action as the bugs are attacking me. Ergos are spot on with this knife. Next up, we're going to talk about carry. Sits in your pocket like this. You know, it pretty much goes the butt end of the knife. You might have a little bit sticking out of the top there, but no big deal at all. Drops on in, nice and contoured. No sharp edges. You have that sort of matte finish up top there as well, so it's nice and smooth. If you're dropping your hand down in to get change, chapstick, medicine, anything like that works really well. I wish they would have, you know, sort of put a filler tab over here for lefty carry. I think it would work very well. I don't know why they decided not to. Maybe to keep the show scale side clean, but you know, I would rather have a tab over there for my lefty brethren out there to carry this how they want to carry it. But sits in your pocket well. I carried this the most out of the 3 different Kizers just because it's my favorite out of the 3 different Kizers. I carried this in khakis or bird dogs quite a bit, and I also carried this in gym shorts quite a bit just around the house. This was a popular pick for me if I'm just, you know, a lot of the times in the summer in the evenings or the afternoons when I get home from work, I'll either just chill outside for a while, or I'll go and get a shower, get cleaned up, and come outside and chill and read a book, or, you know, hang out with Lucy, or scroll Instagram, or watch TikToks, or really anything. I love spending time out, just hanging out outside on our porch or in our we just kind of chill in the, you know, the mouth of our garage on our folding chairs. But this was a fun, fidget friendly knife that I've always sort of gravitated towards since I've had it, and got a lot of gym short time as well. And awesome, very lightweight. That internal milling, especially with the aluminum being such a lightweight material in the first place, mixed with that internal milling, just goes dumb with this knife, if I'm being honest. Yeah, no complaints at all in the carry department. Maybe if they just would have added a lefty friendly clip on here, or filler tab for their clip. That's the only really complaint that I can give this knife. But that leads me to my final category of price point and what I recommend this knife. So the Kizer Original XL in the gunmetal here that I have is $92. I think the frag titanium version is $135, I think. And I think the green or natural micarta is like 80, 89, 85, somewhere in there. And I think they're all worth it. I mean, for the frag tie, you're getting frag titanium with S35VN for $135. How can you beat that? And then how can you beat aluminum 154 cm or micarta 154 cm for, we'll say, $90? You know, you're getting a lot of value with this knife, and I honestly think that this might be one of the best knives Kizer has ever come out with, and they have come out with some pretty damn good knives. There's just something about it. I know it's just, it's not a fun design. It's not a, you know, wow, look at me design. It's just simple, and it's no frills. It's utilitarian, and I gravitate towards designs and styles like those. And this is fitting right in there. It's just, there's something about it, and I don't know. I can absolutely recommend it. I'm going to miss this, like I said, so eventually I think I'm going to pick one of these up. I've seen a couple on Facebook for sale in different, you know, different groups and stuff like that, so maybe I'll pull the trigger on one of those if I see it from now on. And I think I'd be okay with any different options. You know, frag tie, aluminum, micarta, anything like that, I think I'm going to be okay with. So maybe in the future you guys are going to see this on the channel again, but I think for $92 and $89, $135, they're all worth it. Just clean, simple designs, very good ergonomics. The action is just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss times 2. Really, really good, and I love this knife. So let me know down below what you guys are thinking. You know, are you fans of the full size, or excuse me, the original XL, or just the original? Let me know down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I, of course, have experience with both of them, so, you know, I can get where one person is coming from if we're talking, you know, if we're comparing the two. But this is just a great knife, and, you know, thank you to Kevin for sending this in, or for putting this in the Lefty pass around. As always, Kev, thank you so much. You know, I wouldn't get to check out so many different knives if it weren't for you. And these are the good knives that I just love checking out. So this was my full review on the Kizer Knives Original XL. Just a fantastic model, a fantastic knife with fantastic ergos, fantastic action, fantastic fit and finish, fantastic quality for a fantastic price point. Go check one out. I'm going to leave links. I haven't been saying that in the last couple of videos, but I'll try to find a website that has this for sale and leave a link on it if you guys want to go check one out. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now. So thank you guys so much for watching. The road to 1,000, we're getting close as the bugs are attacking me. But I'm about 25 away, so maybe by the time you guys see this video, I'll be 20 away. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, so thank you guys again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, night, day, whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.